there. Thanks so much for coming by to watch my video today. I'm really excited today to share with you all about this Kansa Wand and Kansa. And what is Kansa and what makes this so therapeutic and also so utterly beautifying? And how do you use this little tool? So I'm going to share those three things with you. And at the end of this video, make sure to stick around because I also want to share with you how to buy a Kansa, how to know you're getting a legit product. So let's get to it. So Kansa is translated from Sanskrit to mean healing metal. So this is the healing metal, which is a blend of copper and tin. The wand is the tool. And what makes copper and tin so therapeutic is that copper tends to be quite cooling to the skin. So any excess heat, inflammation on the surface of the skin or within the skin, this Kansa is really going to help to extract and pull out any of this excess heat or acidity. In Ayurveda, we would say any excess pitta. And tin is also very therapeutic because tin is anti-inflammatory. It's known for its anti-inflammatory properties. So we have the cooling and we have the anti-inflammatory. So again, Kansa is a healing metal made of copper and tin, which combined we call that bronze, and this copper is cooling and the tin is anti-inflammatory, and it helps to extract and remove any excess pitta or any excess acidity within the body. And how you know you're actually doing that is when you start using your Kansa. This bigger one is more for the body, for your feet, for your legs. The smaller one for your face and your neck. You might notice like you're turning gray. There's like black on your face or on your feet. Don't freak out. You just take a little soft cloth, damp, and wipe your face or wipe your feet and it comes right off. But that's that excess acidity, pitta, that this Kansa is pulling out from your body. Isn't that amazing? There are really no contraindications to using Kansa. On your face, I would say the only time you would not want to use a Kansa wand is if you're on a regular series of a retinoid or you have a lot of surface inflammation as far as acne goes or eczema goes, to the point where like you have very tender skin or fragile skin. If you wanted to test it, you would go very lightly, like a whisper. So for example, when I do manual lymphatic drainage, it feels like, as you can see, it's like this, like you're not even moving the skin because that lymphatic fluid is right in that interstitial fluid right below the surface of your skin. So you don't have to like do like this. You can just go really lightly where it's barely touching your skin, and try that if you have acne or eczema. Okay, so now, like I said, this is really great for the face. This is better for your body. And what I love about Kansa, because of this dome-shaped head, you can go over joint areas like really easily. Your knees, your wrists. It's really easy and fantastic, and it feels so good. So I have a little bit of some of my hydrosol here. I'm just going to do a quick little spritz. When you're going to use your Kansa, you don't want, obviously you don't want makeup on your face as far as foundation goes, and you don't want a like heavily layered oil or cream on your face. You just want a teeny bit. So I have a little bit of almond oil here. I'm just going to take a little bit of this almond oil and teeny bit, fingertips, a little press, and I'm just going to do a few little movements for you. I will say that Kansa is fantastic for removing pain. I've just had such fantastic results when my body aches and I'm just like tired, and I will sit there with my Kansa and maybe work my shoulders. On my face, what I love about Kansa is nothing will smooth out your fine lines and wrinkles better than a Kansa wand. Nothing. And it just easily glides over like this orbicularis oris, this muscle here, your oculi, the orbicularis oculi. You can either just do this like underneath, or you can go completely around and do a series like that under the brow. You can even pinch and hold and lift, little smooth movements there. Your third eye chakra here, your crown chakra here. So many marma points on the head, well, throughout the entire body, but doing scalp massage with your Kansa is really therapeutic. I also love using my Kansa here, like right in the corner, in that fold where your nose is, to open up your sinuses. If you have sinus issues, oh my God, you guys, this feels so good. Like I'm telling you, this little dome is amazing. So you can do this kind of massage here. And if you want to use, you know, I'm using, like I said, an almond oil, just a little bit. You can use like just a neutral oil, something like jojoba or almond. Even a little bit of rosehip seed oil would be really nice. If you want to drop a little bit of lavender, you can do that. But I'd be mindful, if you have sensitive skin, to work with any essential oils. I would just keep it really simple, really neutral, and start there. And then when you get used to this tool and using it, then it's your discretion to, you know, if you want to add a little bit of oil. Again, this is a healing metal with therapeutic properties that when you have a really quality, beautiful product, you're going to see results. And if you do Kansa on your face every day, you're going to be like, whoa, how did that even happen? You want to go more in like circular movements, or you can do zigzag. And then also in Ayurveda, we do a lot with the infinity, or like an 8 figurine. So that's another beautiful motion that you can use with your Kansa wand. Doing your temples, you can even just come down. Like if you have a lot of darkness around your eyes, move this lymph out, because we want to come down with lymph. And then we also want to go out and around. So you can do that as well. If you have on your décolleté, you feel like it's quite dry and you have a lot of fine lines there, put a little bit of oil and do your Kansa. So on your neck, you can do like up and down, right? With that blood flow, how we're going up to the brain, down to the heart. We can do our shoulders, clavicle. It's really great too, doing your wrists and doing your hands. Like if you are someone that works a lot with your hands and they get very tired, like use the Kansa on your knuckles. Like you're just getting right there. Like what other little tool can you do that with? You can do the palms of your hands, again, your wrists. And in Ayurveda, we like to bring Vata out, so we tend to go downward and out. But at joints, of course, elbow, you have tennis elbow. This is fantastic for tennis elbow. To clean your Kansa, you can just even spritz this with a little bit of water. Like sometimes I use rose water because it's high vibration and I just like to bring that energy to my beautiful tool. And then just simply wipe it with a little towel, and that's it. And that's just how you clean it. Don't use alcohol or anything like that on your Kansa. Okay, if you are using this in your facial practice, warm water is simple enough. So that's Kansa. This is how to use it, and that's what makes it so therapeutic and beautifying. I'm telling you, it softens fine lines, it brightens your skin. When I was doing Kansa like almost every night, I just was like, whoa, my skin looks amazing. And then I forget and I'm like, oh, I want my Kansa, and I'll go back and I'll get my Kansa. Leave it by your bedside. It's just so easy to use right before bed. If you forget, you know, to use it otherwise, like make sure it's sitting right there. This is great on your feet. And then also, I want to make very clear to not just buy a Kansa wand anywhere. It took me years. I wanted to have one of these tools to share with my clients for years, but I wasn't just going to buy a Kansa on Amazon. I wanted to honor and respect this heritage, beautiful metal and this tool, and I wanted to make sure that I was getting something, because it is a therapeutic metal that was actually therapeutic, that actually had that energy around it. And I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I just didn't have one of these for years. I just went without it. And every now and again I would go online and search, and then I think it was around COVID, I found a wonderful woman in Chicago of Indian descent, and her family has been making Kansa for 900 years. Kansa is in her last name. Okay, so that's number one. Like, it might take you a while. You can always reach out to me if you have questions. I can point you in that direction. And when my website is launching now, so we'll have these on my website as well. And then the other thing I want to say is her Kansa is a B certified product, and it's also lead free. You don't want lead here, okay, which you're gonna get when you have this alloy, and you want something that honors the tradition. Please be really mindful of that. This is a beautiful, beautiful product. So stay tuned for when my site launches, and you can grab these online for the holidays. Otherwise, do your research, reach out to me if you're having trouble finding the quality that I'm talking about, and I can help steer you in the right direction. So I hope to see you next time. Go ahead and watch my next video. I think it's gonna pop up over here, where I am sharing, I'm using the big Kansa, where I'm doing Abhyanga with my Kansa. So go ahead and watch that video, and I hope to see you guys again. And have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.